So I have just arrived at Shinkiba Station. I'm going to go see Nocturnal Bloodlust today. Nokubura, for those who don't know. Or Nokubura. I mean, it all depends on accents and stuff. Anyway, besides that, I have arrived a little early. I came to meet up with a friend. We're gonna go eat first. But I've never actually been here before. I don't really take the KO line, but Shinkiba, I guess, is best. No, it's off of the KO line, so yeah. You have to take the KO line to get here. Oh, it looks like there's a seaside park and everything. But generally, it seems like majority of halls or lives or concert like halls and stuff like that, they're like kind of right by a station, so that's pretty cool. It said it's like 1 minute driving and like 7 minutes walking from here, but it's like right next to the Shinkiba station. So just in case you guys are coming out here to see anybody at the Shinkiba Shinkiba, how did I forget it? Shinkiba Coast. Studio Coast. There we go. Oh my god, how did I forget that? But anyway, yes, Shinkiba Studio Coast. If you're coming to see anybody at Shinkiba Studio Coast, it's right next to Shinkiba Station, so just ride the KO line and you'll be soon enough. I don't know, there's a lot of younger people here, so I'm guessing there must be a college nearby, but who knows. But yeah, time for food. I know, right? we are starving, but I had to take the time to hurry up and say where we're at, even though I don't know where we're at. Just filming. But we are eating, and this is what I got. I got the katsudon set, so katsudon, eggs, and rice, and then we have onions, and then wasabi with shiru, you know, the dipping sauce, or dashi, depending on what you use. And then, pickled, radish? No. Radish? Kinda, it's purple though. Right, it does, right? And then we got zarusoba. This is like my go-to for like all types of things. Zarusoba is one of my favorite Japanese food. If you've seen any of my latest food ventures, it probably always includes zarusoba. I do like the oyakodon instead of the katsudon, but majority of places don't have oyakodon. And I looked for it a lot on the menu, but they didn't really have it. They just had different sets on the bottom that were 950 yen, so not that bad, and then just like singles on the top. But yeah, I wanted a set because we're gonna be at Nocturnal Bloodlust for some hours, and maybe like 3, if anything, 3 because lineup is at 4. And then it's an hour for it to start because Shinkiba's bigger, so that's 5. And then hopefully they start on time. If not, that's 5:36, and then 2 hours of them. So yeah, we're gonna be here for some time. So I need a lot of food, right? And then she got the tendon set, which so good. You know, yeah, it actually looks better this way because it actually looks they actually did it. Majority of places I feel like it looks like they put it in like a microwave. Yeah, true. But this one looks like they really fried it. But her soba, she got the hot soba. Different one. Yeah, so a little bit different from mine, but yeah, that's our lunch for today. It's actually pretty cool that the live house is like right next to a bay maybe? I want to say. But like there's Shinkiba Station back there, and then just coming across this bay, and then if I'm correct, the live house is straight ahead where that Smirnoff sign is. Maybe. If it's not, don't quote me on this. I may be wrong just a little bit, but I think that's it, or that's just like a brewery or something. No, there's people lining. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I didn't see that. Yes, I was right. Studio Coast, right there. Yes. You're talking about the school. Like, love, live. Oh my God. I was having a heart attack just now. Everybody's lining up already. We got here super early anyway to eat, but it's gonna start soon. What? In 30 minutes, I think, huh? So we got some time. Oh my God, that line looks long already. Let's go. Oh, they're playing the music like right at the front. That's pretty cool. But we're here at Studio Coast, Saturday the 10th of March, Nocturnal Bloodlust Inmost of Vienna tour final. And oh, it looks like you can already buy stuff. Oh, maybe this is what the line is for, to buy stuff. Huh. Let me go see if I want something. So we've been in line for like 3 hours. And we have not been in line for 3 hours, but we're trying to see what they're selling. And then it looks like if you go that way, then you can line up. But that says B1 over there, so I'm guessing depending on what your ticket is, the B's are that way. And then if you're not B, maybe you're where these people are just standing. I've never been here before, so I don't really know how this is. Oh, it looks like it's 500 yen for the drinks, so at least it's like 100 yen cheaper. But I'm excited. We're at Studio Coast. Looks like an old theater now that I look at it now. Yes, the sign, up close and personal. We're like almost there, almost there. We've literally been in line for about 40 minutes now. And it's like 4:10, so we got 50 minutes left before the live starts. Okay, this is like the inside of Shinkiba Studio Coast. It's actually pretty cool. There's like a little bar in the middle. And I'm not too sure what that is over there. It looks like a small stage over there in the corner. And then, oh, I didn't even see this. Happy birthday, Daichi. Yeah, oh, that's pretty cool. And then more flowers. Like the best part of coming to the show. So pretty. Right? That's amazing. I didn't know it was his birthday today though. Yeah, that's amazing. I'm actually glad I turned around because I didn't notice that. And then yeah, we should be entering sometime soon. Oh, I'm really loving this set though. I'm really loving it. It's over. This is the inside of Shinkiba Coast. Nocturnal Bloodlust. Their last finale? Oh, like Love Live. That's actually pretty dope. Studio Coast. www.studio-coast.com. And Nocturnal Bloodlust is over. That's the exit, or the entrance, or the exit, or the entrance, or the exit, or all of them. She thought I was filming her, but I wasn't. So, let's go home. I actually got this earlier, but it looks better lit up at night. Yes, Studio Coast. It opened at 4. It actually started at like 5:15. Not really 5. But yes, it was amazing. Best live. I know I say this about all lives, but this one was better. Probably the next one would be even better, huh? Anyway, outro. Oh, this is so beautiful. I like this. I know I keep saying bye and then I turn on the camera again, but this is actually a pretty nice view of the Ferris wheel and so forth. But yes, it's actually pretty cool because like after lives, like other bands will just be outside and then they'll just be giving out like their posters and so forth. So I got like something for Daddy and Marian. I actually like them. They sound really nice. So yeah, and then some, I didn't actually know what his band was, but some other guy gave us something else. And then yeah, look at that. That direction would be Tokyo because I came from this one, so that should be almost to Tokyo. So yeah, oh well, we're in Tokyo, but I mean Tokyo City or Tokyo. Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, really gonna go home this time. See you guys later. Hey guys, so I just got back from Nocturnal Bloodlust final tour of Vienna. Yeah, pretty much. It was amazing, to say the least. Like, I know I say this, I feel like every time I go to like a new concert, and it just gets better and better. But this was probably the best one. The best one, way better than the last time I saw them. But I was pretty happy seeing them last time because they played Calamity Victims, but they also played it again at this one, so I was super happy. But like going back, I met up with my friend again, you know, Rania. We were supposed to meet again since we hung out for Virgis Live, so I was like, okay, let's do this live, and she said she'll go with me, so I was like, that's pretty cool. And then on my last Nocturnal Bloodlust video, there was a guy that actually posted below Josh, if I'm correct, hopefully I remember that correctly, and he asked me if I was going to go. And I said I didn't know because I didn't have everything set up where I was going to be next and if I would be moving during that time or what I would be doing. So I said, I'll let you know. But there's been so much going on that I actually totally forgot to let him know that I was going. So I'm like, oh my God, you know, because we got there and we're standing in line. And well, first we passed because we went to go eat some ramen first. No, not soba. We went to go eat soba first. And then we got there probably about like 2-ish because we were supposed to meet up and eat eat. And so we chose soba out of like the ramen shops and stuff that they had right near Shinkiba Eki or station. And then we finished probably like at 3:30 because we were just sitting there talking and stuff. You know, it was fun. Actually getting to talk because we didn't really talk last time. We just met up. A little bit of exchange of words, but that was pretty much it. But this time we actually got to talk a lot more since we were meeting up to eat. We originally were supposed to meet up to eat some French fries, but there was like no burger joint like near the station. So yeah, that didn't happen. Even though I really wanted the French fries. Also the onion. So yeah, but we walked to Shinkiba Coast. I had saw pictures and I was like, it looks like it was near like a water. So maybe like a bay or something. So I was like, that's pretty cool, you know. Pretty good setup. And while we were walking, we passed a guy in line. He had long hair. And I was just, and then he like, you know, what did he bow, I think, kind of like. And I was like, oh no, he said, hey. And I said, hey. But, the thing about it is, there's a lot of people that say that they watch me on YouTube, but I don't know who it is. So I get confused because I'm just like, did he watch me or is he just saying hi? Because sometimes other foreigners just say hi, you know. Okay, well, not all the time, but okay, maybe not at all. But anyway, beside the point, so I was like, oh, okay. And then we got in line, and we didn't even know what line we were in. It was like, is this the line to go in or what? But we just stood in line, and then as we got closer, we were like, oh, this is to buy stuff. So we were like, oh, okay, I guess we'll get something, you know. I was like, I don't have anything by them, and I'm not too sure where I'll be next. And when I make it out to see them again, so I was like, I should get something. So I did, obviously, the shirt and the CD. But anyway, so we were standing in line, and then we finally got like up to the top when we were about to buy stuff. And then Josh got out of line, and then he, oh well, not got out of line, but he finished buying like what, two different shirts and one towel. And then he started talking to us, and then he's like, oh yeah, I'm the guy that said if you're gonna meet up. And I was like, oh okay. He's like, do you want to like hang out with us? So he hung out with us, so that's pretty cool. But I felt so bad because it totally slipped my mind with like all that was going on that I was supposed to tell him if I was gonna go or not, you know. So I'm sorry if you're watching this. Sorry. But yeah, it was pretty cool meeting him and hanging out. We got up there, and then I was trying to choose because everybody was sitting there. Everybody bought like at least like 10 shirts or something. I swear, I thought they were buying for friends, but then when I got to the top, like they literally had like 10 different shirts there, and I was like, oh, and they were just buying up so many shirts, and I was like, I don't want to buy too much because I'm moving. So I'm like, maybe one shirt. And then I was like, okay, so what shirt should I get? All of the shirts were kind of colorless. They looked like this. They had the actual tour shirt that had like the dates on the back. What was that? In most of Vienna, tour dates and so forth. I almost got that one because usually those ones are probably like the best ones, but it just had that. It didn't have like their any kind of picture or anything on it, so I was like, maybe I don't want it. Plus, though, the wording on the back tends to like fall off, so I'm like, I won't even know where that date was or what place they went to. So maybe I should just go with something with the actual logo on it, or you know, one of their like cool, insane drawings that they always like produce on like their album covers and so forth like that. I'll show you one in a second. But I was like, okay, so let me just do that. So I was trying to choose which one, and then there was one with this lady. That's the only one that had color in it, and she was purple and she had a mask on. That one looked really cool. But Josh and Ronya already were getting it. Josh already bought his and Ronya was going to get hers. So I was like, I kind of want to get something different, but this to me kind of looked the coolest. There was this one with like an eyeball and like skulls coming out the side, and that looked pretty cool too. But I wanted color, and there was no color. But then I was like, this windmill one looks cool, which is a funny story. Is that I got up there, and then I was like, it actually says windmill tea. Like they had like their white out shirt, and it said white out, and everybody was saying like white out though, you know, but windmill, and I was like, what? How do you say that different? Window meter? Or what? Well, like, you know, I tried all different variations when I got up there, and like, I guess there was one lady that knew no English, and there was one that knew some English, so I went up to the top to the ground, and then I was just like, can I get the windmill shirt? Pretty much, you know, I said all of it in Japanese except for windmill, because it was just in Japanese there, I mean, in English there, and I assumed that they would know the shirts, and she was like, I was like, oh, I was like, damn, she cut me off real quick, like, oh, hell no, I don't know English, like, please, like, go to her. And I was like, okay, but I was like, it's the shirt's name, like, I don't understand. So then, this lady was helping somebody else, I guess, and they were trying to buy, like, a CD, because they had a few CDs there, and with this with one of the other workers or something for somebody else or whatever, and I don't think they figured that out. So yeah, then she finally helped me, and she was like, oh, okay, can I help you? And I'm like, you know, I said it in Japanese again, but I was like, the windmill shirt, and then she was just like, huh? And I was like, the windmill shirt? And she's like, oh, this shirt? So she shows me the one that she has with the tour dates on it. I'm like, no, the windmill shirt. So I had to go down and like flash it to her, and she's like, oh, okay. She said something else for the shirt's name, but I didn't know what she said, because she kind of said it like as I was approaching back. So I was like, huh, was it a different name? But it's weird because like on the little label for what to call it, it says windmill on it, like in English. So like, if like, why even like what sell it if the people that are selling don't even know the names of the shirts? Like, I don't know, you would think that they would have like tried to at least know what the names of the shirts were. I mean, Hawaii out though, like I can understand that, because like that's what they would call it, but this specifically said windmill, and there was no like katakana or nothing there. It just said windmill in English. So I was like, that's how you call it. So anyway, I got the shirt. Pretty awesome. But they have usually like some live limited sometimes every once in a while, and they were selling 2 of them there when I got there. Well, yeah, 2 of them, and I was like, that's pretty cool. So I don't have this one, you know, they had Juso, so I was like, I don't actually own it. I have, what, the one for when they released it again on their Best Of album, because I bought the Best Of album in there with all that other stuff, you know, so I have it, but I don't actually have this one or own this one, so it's like, oh, I'll get it, because I don't have it, you know. And then they had Suicide, which was released in April of last year, if I'm correct. But luckily, Dennis bought that for me some time ago, so I didn't really need it. But I do kind of feel bad, you know, because he spent, I don't know how much he spent on it, but usually people hike up the prices on it, on some of the stuff, you know. So, but I think here, I don't know how much it was, I didn't ask, but I assume it was the same as this one, which was 1,000 yen. So I guess every once in a while, maybe bands will sell their live limiteds again. But when me and Dennis went, there was no live limiteds to buy. But maybe because it's the tour final is different, they had some live limiteds to buy. You know, this kind of has a crack in the back, but it's like, whatever. So yeah, I got that. Yeah, so I didn't need to buy the Suicide one because Dennis already got it for me, so thank you, Dennis. And then, what else? That's pretty much it. And then, like, at the time, me and Ronya was thinking about what time we're gonna enter the place and all that stuff, you know, and, like, we got our tickets at the same time, but hers ended up being, like, 100 seats ahead of me, so I don't know the game of which one you're supposed to go to first, but she bought hers at Lawson's. I bought mine at 7-Eleven. And you know, 7-Eleven, I would think is bigger than Lawson's, you know. But anyway, we bought it at the same time. But her ticket was B30. And my ticket was B130. Like, and I think I bought mine before her. But anyway, so just in case anybody wants to know, maybe you should try Lawson's instead of 7-Eleven if you're buying tickets. I'm just saying. It's either that or I think she used HMV and I used crap, what did I use? Crap. What did I use? A different from HMV, obviously, but maybe that could also be why. So I don't know, but that was actually pretty strange for me because it's like I bought mine before you, and you're 100 seats ahead of me. So we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do. She's like, "Well, I'm just gonna wait for you anyway." But as soon as we finished this and we went over there and we looked at the thing, at first I saw like a 50 and I was like, oh, they're only on B50. So, you know, it's almost like to B130, you know, but no, they're at B550. I was like, oh my God, we can just already enter. So we put our stuff up. Me and Josh shared a locker. Ronya got her own locker. We walked inside, we put on our shirts. So we can, I don't think Josh put on a shirt though. Well, me and Ronya, we put on our shirts for the live, and then we got ready and we went in there. We were all excited and pumped, and then like we walked in and there was like, you know, kind of an opening. So I was like, huh, I guess some people are not here yet, or some people, I guess they didn't want to stand at the front, so they went to the back or whatever, because maybe they don't want to do any of the I don't know, like the what would those be, like the I don't even know which one that was called, with the separation of a C. I'm gonna rename all of these. Anyway, I'm getting good on them. Like, I know the death one now, but which one is that again? You kind of separate and then you like crash. I learned it that day and forgot it already. Anyway, so maybe they don't want to take part in any of that stuff because at Shinkiba Coaster it looked like there was like kind of like a some like banisters like here in the middle to separate it, because at first we went here and then it looked like there was like, I was like, we can get closer, let's just go over there. We're trying to figure out how to get there, and then we went around and got in and we got kind of really close, you know, kind of close to the stage, and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool, like this is better than back there where we were. And then more people filed in, it started, you know, so excited. They went in, you know, with their songs. I was just so excited to see like everything, because like I've been waiting for this live for some time because I really wanted to see the final. And then they also played two of my favorite songs, Calamity of Victims and Fate. Like, I love Fate. Like, it was like my go-to before Calamity Victims came out, and now Calamity Victims is out. So yeah, I was just like, yes. When I heard Calamity Victims, I looked at Josh, I was like, but he looked at me already like, you said you wanted this song and they played. I was like, yes. And then they went on with some more of the set list, you know. They played some of the originals like VIP. The last ender of the encore was Venom. What else? They even played, oh crap. What was that other song called? Oh, gonna have to check on my phone real quickly. But it's been so long. Was it? Rebellion? Yes, Rebellion. So they played some old songs. They did not play Sphere, and they usually play Sphere a lot. So I was actually kind of like, huh, this is actually different that they didn't play Sphere. But they played a few old ones, some middle ones, which is like Fate, VIP, Venom. They got some new like Calamity of Victims. What else? They also played the newest one, Whiteout, which I didn't know. There's still one, what is it, like, ballad that they played that I'm not too sure what that is yet. Because I don't have it. I've never heard it before. I heard it when when me and Dennis went to the live before, but I didn't know which one it was. So I was like, but they played a lot of different ones. Tyrant was there, A Day to Remember. So yeah, they played a lot. Obviously they played, Dead End. What else? Puppet Creature, if I'm correct. Punch Me If You Can in Genesis. Like, they played a lot of them. They also played, was it Exceed or NG+? Oh, did they end with The Strength I Need? Wow. They did play Malice Against. They played a lot of songs. Before the actual 2 encores, they had to play like, what, at least 18 songs maybe, give or take, something about that. And he even came out and said during the encore, which their first encore, they went on some random talk, and everybody was pretty much like, wait, what is going on? Like, what are you talking about right now? And that was pretty funny because, like, I was following them. I was like, okay. But at the same time, I was just like, I don't too much know what we're talking about right now, you know. And then Natsu, he was just like, it's weird that we're talking about something random here, you know. But it was mainly Hiro and Katsuki. Obviously, Hiro is like my favorite person like ever, you know. And then, you know, I was just, and Cassie, he's just so amazing. Like, his energy is just like, I don't know, the best, you know. So I was actually very glad to see them again so quickly. And then they went into some more songs, you know. And then they had already played Whiteout, but then I think it was during the second encore? They talked about Whiteout and the meaning behind it, and he was asking the Japanese people to actually, he said even if you have to grab a dictionary to please look up what the lyrics mean, but it's about how quickly people die and just how it's just, you just don't know when it's going to happen. It just happens, you know, and it's pretty much a sad song. I was trying to get it. They actually had Whiteout there, but they didn't have the limited edition. And the limited edition has like some songs from like their past live, and I really wanted that one. They only had the regular edition there, so I didn't buy it. But too bad, kind of, because I really wanted it. I'm trying to order it, but I don't even know if I'll get it because I'm moving soon. But anyway, besides the point. But yeah, just in case if you guys haven't listened to Whiteout yet. I'll link it down below, but they really want you to actually like pay attention to the lyrics because it's just about how quickly life ends and how it makes people around you feel and so forth, you know. So I was like, oh wow. So yeah, it's a very deep song. I maybe they go in about a lot of other lyrics too, and I just listen to so many bands that maybe I should really pay attention more to their lyrics. I want to probably start writing lyrics again. I was talking to my friend about it recently, so yeah. But I like things that actually touch you and actually has a meaning behind it. So if you guys haven't looked at the lyrics of Whiteout yet, or if you haven't heard Whiteout, I'll link it below. But please do that because they really want people to just actually listen to what they're singing about. Obviously, it's kind of more like a lot of growls and screams, you know, probably hardcore, but it still has meaning. Besides that, there's a lot of good things that happen during.
Oh, why am I so bad with the name? Anyway, during the splitting of the sea, that's what I'm gonna call it. Anyway, everybody goes like side to side, and we're going to like fight. And he tells you like, he's like, this side, you better not lose to this side. You better kill them and take them down and stuff. And like, yeah. And he tells that side like, oh, you better not lose. Like, you know, switch your sides real quick, you know. And then he's just smiling and stuff. But during that time, like, we like run and crash. And I found it so funny because I've never done anything like this, really. So when I did it the first time for Dimlim's concert, I thought it was like the funniest thing ever. But I did it, right? And then like, I didn't know you're supposed to rush up to the stage. I guess that's what you do. So we crashed, and then somebody behind me, I guess they were trying to go up close. So like, they were pretty much pushing me closer, and then like I ended up like almost near the stage. I was like, oh whoa, because I was kind of not in the back, but like if this is the stage, I was like probably here, and I moved up to like here during that. I was like, wow, this is pretty cool, you know. And then we did it a second time, and then I was like one line from the stage because somebody pushed me forward again. And like during that, everybody just tries to push and stuff, you know. Josh pretty good because Josh got close to me too. And then I don't know where he went after that. I don't know what happened there, but he was next to me at one point. And then he got to high five Hito because Hito high fived him or whatever. During mine, the only thing I got to, well, I mean, I got to hold Hito, I guess, because he was right there. The first time he kind of like went over, like my hand went up, so I was like holding him up. It was pretty much like Titanic. Like I was just holding my hand there, and he was just like resting on it, all sweaty. Oh my god! But yeah. That I 2 times actually, because he also fell on my arm again. But like on my side, there was only girls there, so I was like, I don't think they were going to try to hold him up or anything. And I felt bad. I was like, okay, so, you know. So I got to hold Hito. Goals completed. But yeah, it was amazing. They played one of my 2 favorite songs by them. There's more, but they don't play those songs anymore. But I was just happy that I got to at least Calamity of Victims, my all-time favorite right now by them. Honestly, right now, they're probably like my #1 band, especially seeing them the second time just up the game. Going into a few things they talked about. One is they have a few different things they're doing with like This Is Fact, if I'm correct, with like Arudukan and Dessert. I think it's Dessert's actual tour, but they have like some other like headliners with them, you know, like Arudukan and Nocturnal Bloodlust Nokobura. But after that, and I think they have a Sataya O East live coming up sometime fairly soon, which he's Masa, because Masa was talking about this. Masa said pretty much they should be they filmed this one, obviously the Shinkiba Coast one, and he said they're probably gonna film the one at Staya East too, so that should be 2 new DVDs coming out soon, if I'm correct. But then after that, they're going to go on a break. He said they've been touring like non-stop. If you've looked at their list, especially for Tour of Ghana and Most of Ghana and so forth, they've been just touring. So they're going on a break, which is pretty funny because Arudukan is going on a break too. They're not going to tour as much, so they could kind of find themselves or whatever. And I'm guessing that's what Nocturnal Bloodlust is going to do too, to more try to, you know, give themselves some breathing space, because they've just been touring. And I'm just like, every final I went to, everybody's like, we're gonna go on a break, which is cool to me because I feel like they do a lot of tour, and I feel like they do need time to just like breathe, you know. So that's, I was like, okay. And then the girl was next to me because I try to listen to what they're saying, and then the girl started laughing next to me because I guess it's like, oh my god, he understood that, you know. But I was like, yeah, you know, go for it, you know. And I was replying to a lot of their stuff. So the girls next to me, they were like laughing. They're like, oh my god. And then anyway, but it was pretty cool. So I'm like, so yes, if you listen to them, they're gonna be doing kind of a break. Maybe they'll come out with something new later on, who knows, after this. But they're gonna do This Is Fact. They have like a 1-man tour at like Style East, I think it was, coming up soon. And then I guess towards the end of the year they won't have too much touring going on at all, you know, just to give them some time to just be. Yeah. But last thing, or a few last things, Josh was like kind enough to like get me a pic of he said because we shared lockers, but he got two. Not even know who he got it from, maybe Kesky, but he caught two and he gave me one, so I was like, that is so sweet, because I mean he could have kept both, but he actually like thought of me. I'm like, when I meet nice people, it's just the best feeling for me. I'm like, shut up. I almost got a drumstick, but that clearly just like spin itself on my finger. It just flew, and I was like, ah. But he actually got a drumstick, even though he actually got like the drumstick he was beating with, like it was all like broken up and stuff. But he got the actual used drumstick instead of just the ones that they just throw out at the end too. So he was on it. His game was on it for collecting stuff, you know. And then it's pretty cool because like there was a lot of bands outside and they do this. I saw them also at Adudakan's thing, but the actual band themselves, you know, some of the members would be outside. So like Z-Cross, they were outside. Probably all three, if I'm correct. This band, I don't. What in Leisberg? I've never heard. Iceberg. I've never heard of them, but they were there too. Darian Marian, they were there. A few of the members. So that's pretty cool. Like the actual members were there, so that's pretty cool. I actually really like what's his name now? I think he used to be Genga. But he changes his name, so everybody changes their name so much I can't keep up. But yes, they just came out with like Loveless single. It actually sounded really nice. If you guys haven't listened to Darian Marian yet, Choke, which is actually pretty funny, is that I was talking to somebody that was telling me that the vocalist, he was rapping there too, that he likes raps and he likes black people or whatever, because she was trying to introduce me to Japanese people that like black people, because she said she knows it's hard to find people that, Japanese people that like black people, and I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. She's like, but I know a vocalist of a visual K band that does, so he was there, and he actually rapped to me, and then he said thank you for taking his flyer, and I was like, oh, but it just hit me, because I was like, oh, she told me to look out for him. But yeah, he rapped, he was there, and he rapped to me, and he said thank you at the end, so that was pretty cool. Oh, and what's it? Guitarist or bassist? Can't remember which one, because I haven't listened to them yet. But yeah, he was here too. He was talking to a group of people. He actually had the eye thing on too, if you can see that. But I didn't really talk to him. I talked to the vocalist, and then they were setting us up for lunch, which was like the next day. But I was like, I think I'm done with lies for some time. So yeah. So that is pretty much it. If there's anything else you want to know about Nocturnal Bloodlust or the live itself, or you want to help me out with all these, obviously, what is it, moves or rock band stuff that I obviously don't know nothing about. I'm getting better. I just couldn't remember the name when I actually want to say it. But yes, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh wow, you're still here. Oh wait, don't forget to check the description box below. I put a lot of different things in there, like my lovely friends, my social medias, just in case you want to catch up with me on Twitter or Instagram and so forth like that. So make sure to please check that out, okay? See you guys next time. Bye.